Welcome to another deep dive, everyone.
Hey, everyone.
This time, we're taking a look at the world of work vocabulary.
Brief work lingo.
And you're probably thinking, how on earth can work vocabulary be interesting enough for a deep dive?
Yeah.
Well, we're using a list from a website called IELTSbuddy.com.
Okay.
And they have a whole bunch of work vocabulary that's targeted towards people preparing for the IELTS exam.
Okay.
Now, you might be thinking, the IELTS exam? I'm not taking that. Why should I care?
Right.
Well, we think this vocabulary is really important for anybody who's navigating waters of the professional world these days.
Yeah.
So whether you are a seasoned career veteran or you're just starting out, there's going to be something here for you.
Absolutely.
So let's jump right in.
Yeah, let's do it.
The first word on the list is annual leave. And they define this as paid time off work granted to an employee to be used for vacation or personal reasons.
Okay.
One of the examples they give is employees are entitled
interesting.
to 20 days of annual leave per year.
Entitled.
I thought that was interesting that they use the word entitled.
That's interesting.
It's not just a perk
that
you get. You're entitled to it.
Like a brome.
Okay. The next word is bonus.
Bonus. Okay.
Pretty simple. Right?
Yeah.
An extra payment made to an employee in addition to their normal salary, often as a reward for good performance.
Okay.
I'll give the example. He received a generous bonus at the end of the year.
Nice. Okay. Career.
Career. All right.
This is defined as working life or particular job during one's working life that gets better in terms of salary and position. He's retired now, but he had an amazing career.
Interesting. So there's like a trajectory implied there.
Right. It's not just a job. Yeah.
Not just a job.
It's a career. It's got its upward trajectory.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Colleagues.
Colleagues.
Defined as people you work with, especially in a professional setting. She enjoys working with her colleagues because they are supportive.
That's a good one.
Okay. Next word is commute.
Commute.
Commute is defined as to make the same journey regularly between work and home.
Okay.
It is taking longer for people to commute to work because of traffic problems.
Oh, tell me about it.
Right. Okay, next word is dismiss.
Dismiss. Okay.
And they define dismiss as to remove someone from their job, especially because they have done something wrong. And then they actually say fire and sack are the informal terms.
Right.
He was dismissed because he was late for work every day.
Oh, wow.
Next up is employee.
Employee.
Someone who is paid to work for someone else.
No.
We all know what an employee is.
No example sentence for that one.
Right.
Next word. Employer.
Employer.
A person or organization that employs people.
Okay.
Employers monitor their employees very carefully these days.
Yeah.
Little Orwellian.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Employment.
Employment.
When someone is paid to work for a company or organization, due to the recession, there are thousands of people looking for employment.
Yeah, that's tough.
Okay. Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur.
Someone who starts their own business.
Yeah.
Especially when this involves financial risks.
Right.
The entrepreneur founded a tech company that is now worth millions.
Good for them.
Okay. Flexi time.
Flexi time.
This is kind of a more recent term, I think.
I think so.
Working a fixed number of hours.
Right.
But having flexibility with start and finish times.
Okay.
They have introduced flexi time at my workplace. So I usually start at 10 a.m. now and finish at 6 p.m.
That's nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Internship.
A
temporary position with an emphasis on on-the-job training rather than employment.
Yeah.
She completed an internship at a law firm during the summer.
Right.
Job description.
Job description.
A detailed outline of the tasks, responsibilities, and expectations of a job role.
Okay.
Before applying, check if the job description matches your skills.
That's good advice.
Okay. Next we have, it's kind of a mouthful, maternity.
Okay.
Or paternity pay.
Oh.
Money paid to employees when they're away from work due to having a baby.
Gotcha.
She is on maternity leave and is receiving maternity pay from her employer. Okay. Minimum wage.
Minimum wage.
The lowest amount of money that an employer is legally allowed to pay their employees. The minimum level is set in law by a government.
Okay.
Many workers are campaigning for an increase in the minimum wage.
Yeah.
Okay. Next word is occupation.
Occupation.
They define this very simply as a formal way to say job.
Got it.
So kind of like in a legal document or something.
Yeah.
They might use the word occupation.
Okay.
Overtime.
Overtime.
Working more than your contracted hours.
Okay.
The employees often work overtime, but they are not given extra money, so it is not fair.
Oh, no.
Private sector.
Private sector.
Businesses and industries that are privately owned.
Okay.
Most graduates hope to work in the private sector when they finish university, as there are more opportunities.
Yeah.
And the pay is better than the public sector.
You're right.
Okay.
All right.
Profession.
Profession. Okay.
Any type of work which needs special training or a particular skill, often one which is respected because it involves a high level of education.
Okay.
The teaching profession is not as good as it used to be because salaries have decreased.
That's too bad.
Right?
Okay.
Public sector.
Public sector.
Businesses and industries that are earned or controlled by the government.
Right.
You get a good pension if you work for the public sector, but the salary is not always so good.
Yeah, trade-offs.
Probation period.
Probation period.
This is defined as a trial period during which an employee's performance is evaluated.
Right.
Before confirming permanent employment. During the probation period, employees must demonstrate their ability to meet job requirements.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Okay.
Redundancy.
Redundancy.
Now, they define this as when an employer reduces their workforce because a job is no longer necessary.
Right.
The company announced redundancies due to the economic downturn.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Resign.
Resign.
To leave a job. Quit is the informal word.
Gotcha.
He resigned from his job yesterday.
Okay.
Retire.
Retire.
To stop working because of old age or ill health. The retirement age in most countries is 65.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Salary or wages.
Salary or wages. Okay.
Money paid each month to an employee for their work. Public sector salaries are not keeping up with inflation.
Oof.
Shift.
Shift.
The time worked in a job that is not normal hours.
Okay.
She is a nurse, so she has to work in shifts.
Right.
1 week she does the morning shift.
Yeah.
And then the next week she will do the night shift.
Oh, yeah.
Sick pay.
Sick pay.
Money paid to an employee who is unable to work due to illness.
Okay.
The company offers sick pay for up to 6 months.
That's good.
Steady job.
Steady job.
A job that is reliable and secure over a long period. He's been in a steady job for 10 years and enjoys the stability.
Nice.
Teamwork.
Teamwork.
The ability to work effectively with others to achieve a common goal. Teamwork is essential for the success of most projects.
Sure.
Okay, unemployment.
Unemployment.
The state of not working when one is of working age and seeking work.
Okay.
Levels of unemployment in the economy have been rapidly increasing.
Yeah, that's not good.
Vacancy.
Vacancy.
A job position that is not filled and so is available.
Okay.
I spoke to the company and they said they had several vacancies.
Ah, good.
And finally, the last word on our list from IELTSbuddy.com.
Okay.
Work-life balance.
Work-life balance.
They define this as the ability to manage work responsibilities alongside personal and family life.
Right.
Companies that promote work-life balance often have happier employees.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so we've reached the end.
We did it. We made it.
Of our vocabulary list.
Yeah.
That was a lot of words.
That was.
But I think we covered a lot of really important concepts related to work.
Absolutely.
And even though they came from an IELTS exam prep website, I think they're relevant to all of us.
Totally.
So now that we've looked at all these words, I'm curious to get your take on maybe some of the bigger picture things that this list reveals about work. Like, what trends do you see emerging based on some of these terms and definitions?
Okay, yeah. I mean, looking at the list as a whole, it definitely seems like there's a shift happening in how we think about work, you know?
Yeah.
Like, there's more emphasis on things like work-life balance and flexibility and employee well-being, which is great, I think.
Yeah.
But there's also this underlying tension between employees and employers
Yeah.
that kind of comes through in some of the definitions, like with the entitled to annual leave or the monitoring of employees.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like we're in this in-between stage where things are changing, but there's still a lot of figuring out to do.
That's a great point. I think, this whole idea of work-life balance is, it's fascinating to me because it's such a hot topic right now.
Yeah.
But it's almost like we've created this false dichotomy, right? Like work and life are these separate things that need to be balanced.
Right. But what if they're not?
Exactly. What if it's all just life?
Yeah, right.
And how do we create a work experience that's actually integrated with the rest of our lives in a way that's fulfilling and sustainable?
That's a big question.
Yeah.
I think that's something for our listeners to ponder.
Yeah, definitely.
How do we move beyond this idea of work-life balance and create something that's more holistic and integrated?
Absolutely.
That's a great thought to end on, I think.
Yeah.
So thank you to everyone for joining us.
Thanks, everyone.
For this deep dive into the fascinating world of work vocabulary.
It's more fascinating than you think.
And we'll see you next time.
See ya.